Hey guys, I'm Matt from 𝗪𝗁𝗲 Adventures.
And I'm Eternunique.
And we got another unboxing video here for you today.
We've been doing these a lot lately.
Well, we've been kind of lucky lately. Today we're going to be unboxing Xbox, or Microsoft's new console, the Xbox Series X, which is the brand new Xbox, and I'm really kind of surprised we managed to get this one too.
Well, we have been lucky, like you said.
Yeah, so. You found this on Walmart the other day, and we found a deal that we could take. You'll see it here in a second, but it came in a bundle, and I think because of it being in a bundle, it wasn't scalped like the other consoles. So I think that's why we were able to get it this time. So yeah, we managed to get Xbox Series X, which is Xbox's new console. And this one is a beefy system.
Oh, it's like the PS5.
Yeah, it's really powerful. It's got an SSD hard drive, as you can see right there. You can play in 4K and 120 FPS. It's like a modern day vintage computer.
Yeah. I mean, they don't need to make any more Xboxes after this, right?
Pretty much. Yeah, so we got the Series X version. There is a slightly cheaper alternative called the Series S, which looks like a speaker, but it's a digital-only console, but it plays the same games, but I think it's at a lower resolution, and you can pick it up for like
$100 cheaper.
$100 cheaper. I think it's like $400.
Yeah.
$300 or $400. I can't remember. It's a lot cheaper than that. So if you can't,
which is kind of funny because that one is always in stock.
Yeah, that one's always in stock, and I always see that one in stock. I just never see the actual Series X in stock, so I was actually happy about that. But yeah, if you want a cheaper alternative and you just want to play the games, yeah, the Series S is an option. It isn't as powerful as this one, and it's, it doesn't produce 4K or anything like that. But anyways, let's get on to the unboxing of this thing. Alright, let's get on to the unboxing of this thing. I'll kind of want to show off the box before we go too far. As you can see, these are like the vents on top of the console, and I guess it has a green light and whatnot. You can sit this up upright or on its side, kind of like the PS5 a little bit. This one's more looks like a fridge. If you look at it right here, it looks like just a black monolith piece of tech right there. It looks pretty cool. It says power your dreams with Game Pass, the console, redefine speed with the Xbox Velocity Authenticator. Yeah, that's I think the speed up function that you could play 120 FPS for a lot of things.
They take a lot of tech.
I forgot to mention, and this is pretty much your primary way of playing this right now, because I hate being this way, but there's not very many exclusive games on Xbox at the moment. There will be soon, but as of right now, there's not many, and this console is completely backwards compatible with pretty much every generation of Xbox in some way, shape, or form.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can play all your Xbox One games, you can play a majority of the 360 games, and you can play some of the Xbox games. So, yeah, this console's very backwards compatible, and not only that, it increases performance on those games too.
Okay.
So
instead of like the standard editions, they'd be upgraded to like HD.
And some of them run better that way. Like, I know one thing I'm going to be playing Sonic Unleashed and not see 𝐷𝐷𝐵𝐷 played in like 30 and like 15 frames, 20 frames, breaking the thing. But anyways, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just going to make a joke. It's like when you said that can basically run any Xbox game from any generation, I'm like, take a hint, Sony. I wish the PS5 could do that.
I mean, I'm kind of glad that the PS5 actually can play PS4 games, but yeah, I mean,
the only way you can play like PS2 games on the PS5 is the digital ones.
Yeah.
But you can't play any physical ones.
Yeah. But yeah, this is like the bread and butter Xbox right now. You can basically play any game in a lot better quality too. So that's one thing. Halo Infinite, the game on here, is coming out this December.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be getting that game Obviously, because I'm a big Halo nut.
I mean, that's kind of Xbox mascot,
yeah.
so.
Right here it says you can play in 4K and 120 FPS, 8K HDR. Yeah, the velocity architecture. 1 terabyte solid state drive. So you have 1 terabyte worth of data on there. VRR, variable refresh rate. So
basically how fast your rate refreshes.
Yeah, and 4K Blu-ray. So you can play Blu-rays on this too. I don't know if you can do that on PS5. I'm not too sure. Anyways.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, media selection for a reason.
All right, where are we going to open? I guess we're going to open it here.
I would have done the top, but that's okay.
I'm trying to find where the box. The thing is, it's kind of hard to find it. Where is the
I think
flap?
it's got a flap.
Where is the flap at? Oh my goodness. I think the tape's right here, so I think it's meant to be opened here.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's like a door.
Yeah, it's like a door. A door to the next generation of Xbox.
So you're going to open up the back door, too?
Yeah. There's a thing in my garage that says, backdoor guests are the best. So, well, I guess I'll open it up this way. I guess, I don't know how I'm struggling here. Oh, there's tape on the bottom too. Okay. Let's open that up. There we go.
Yep, there's the flap. I see it right there.
Yeah.
No, turn back on the back side. Or that way too. It don't matter.
Oh, we're...
Just lift it up now. No, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, just open it up and boom, 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 boom.
There it is.
Power your dreams.
That's cool. I like how the box is made.
I like the presentation of this. This is really cool.
Careful.
Oh my gosh, you are a heavy boy. Holy boy. Okay, there's something else.
I'm sorry, Matthew. We're going to have to sell one of your systems to make room for it.
Oh, this is just how to
set it up.
Oh, the controller is still using AA batteries in 2021. So, we got that. Let's see what else is in here in this cradle of
Probably all
awesome
the cords
stuff.
and the controller and everything. It only comes with one controller, mind you, so.
Yeah, I really like the presentation of this. This is pretty neat. Okay, so we got our cables, HDMI cable, and your power plug. It's kind of funny in today's age now. We don't have to worry about those boxes on the end of power cords.
Thank God.
And here's your instruction manual. And then let's get the Xbox Series X controller. If I remember correctly, it doesn't look too different from the Xbox One controller. I can finally play Banjo-Kazooie in really high definition.
That's all you wanted this for.
Yeah,
it looks like the same thing.
Yeah, it looks exactly like the Xbox
Except for
One
the D-pad's a little bit different.
Yeah, the D-pad. Ooh, that D-pad looks really cool. I like
Don't
that.
break it right away.
It's clicky. That's a good step, Xbox. Ooh, this controller feels really good. I like this controller. And the texture of it is really cool.
Hold
I like it.
To the video when you see it better.
Yeah. But it comes with AA's. Good.
Woo!
Yeah, did you feel it?
There's the controller. I always like the logo of the Xbox. I think it's real sleek.
Yeah, this controller, I really like Xbox's controllers because they feel good.
Are they your favorites?
I wouldn't say they're my favorites, but they're up there. The Xbox controllers feel nice in your hands, so they're really good to play with. So the D-pad's really good too.
Oh, look, shiny buttons for once.
But yeah, there's the back here. As you can see, you have to have AA's. Like I said, AA battery in 2021.
I mean, that might be a good thing.
Yeah. Alright, let's open this up and actually see what the console does look like. Like I said, oh my gosh, this is heavy.
Heavier than the PS5?
Oh my gosh. I know it's more compact. I'll put it that way. It is way more compact. Gotta be careful.
Holy cow.
I'm wrapping a Christmas present here.
This might be your only Christmas present.
That might be my Christmas present. Oh my goodness. He's a big boy.
I'm afraid you'll break him. Can you lay it on the side too?
Yeah.
If you have to.
Yeah, let me put it back so you can see it on the camera. There. Does that look good?
Yeah.
Look at that. It's a square. It's just a flat out rectangle.
It's a box.
Yeah, you can hold it. You can put it sideways too. I think it goes this way. Actually.
It's supposed to go the other way.
Yes, it's got feet on the other side.
Because there's the Xbox logo right there. Yeah. That's powered to power button.
Oh my goodness, he's a hefty business. It's just a brick. and look, this is something that I really wish Sony did with the PS5. Look at that. The stand's already on there.
Oh, thank God.
I didn't have to screw it on. That's actually one thing I didn't mention in the PS5 review. As much as I like the PS5, PS5 is a really good system.
Now that we've had it for like 3 months.
That stand is so bad. Why? Why do you have to screw it on? That's so silly.
Xbox is like, yeah, we'll save you the trouble.
Yeah, there you go. There's the Xbox.
That's a bit, like, we thought PS5 is a big boy.
Yeah, the PS5 is a lot bigger than this. There's the PS5 is a lot bigger than this, but yeah, this guy is kind of hefty. But yeah, that's the Xbox Series X console. We're going to be taking a look at, like, the boot up stuff and, you know, menus and all that other stuff. I don't have... Oh, wait.
There is one thing I wanted to mention that we forgot to mention, too. With the bundle we got 2 years worth of Game Pass with it. Yeah,
that's where the bundle we got. Yeah, it was like 2 years of Game Pass.
Which is really good.
Really good because Game Pass is actually really... I didn't realize how much a year's worth. It's like $15 a month. So you take that times 2, that's a lot of money. So no wonder it was in the bundle like that.
But it's worth it if you can get this bundle.
That's the best feature, I'd have to say, of the Xbox is Game Pass. And we'll get more into that when we look at the console. But Game Pass is basically your Netflix of games.
It's not like the PlayStation Store where it's like a rental thing, right?
Yeah. You have a category, like a catalog of games to just try. And you can download them and play them. As long as you have have Game Pass, and you can keep playing them, or just, you know, it's a good way to just try stuff out.
Okay, it's so it's like PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, but you have like a category of like hundreds of games to try out. You don't have just whatever they give you every month.
Okay, so that's better.
Yeah, Game Pass is really awesome. Game Pass is also available on PC too. You can use Game Pass on PC as well. So
nice.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and set this guy up, and we're going to test him out. So we'll see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, we have gotten to the home screen of the Xbox Series X. And it took quite a little bit to get to that point. We had to update system, we had to update the controller, we had to do a lot of stuff, we had to make sure our Microsoft accounts were right. And
finally, we're at the home screen.
You may notice on the top of the screen here it says Ultimate next to my Xbox Live Xbox Live name. This Xbox that we got 2 years worth of Game Pass Ultimate, which is actually a really good deal. We'll get into Game Pass here in a second, but yeah, we finally got everything all set up and everything. This UI kind of looks exactly almost one for one the Xbox One's UI. It looks exactly like it. Like, it's the same setting, menu, and all that other stuff. The store, the Xbox Assist, the accessories, friends and community updates, events, and all that other stuff. Games and apps is where your games are at. Yeah, we have a couple games here. Well, no, we don't. I have to go re-download everything.
Yeah, we gotta go get our games downloaded.
Yeah, we just fresh install. We're going to be looking at games here in a little bit, but I just wanted to show this off right now. Suggested apps. This is where your apps for the console would be at if you like.
Oh no, it's Windows 10's apps.
Pretty much.
Oh no.
Here's the store. If you wanted to go to the Xbox Live store, you can go and search for games. You can look for games that you want to play and all this other stuff. So that's pretty good, cool. Like this, I like how sleek this UI is for trying to find stuff. Like, store's right there. I can just go right there. Entertainment, this is where if you have like HBO Max, Netflix, and all that other junk, and you can just put it on here and you can watch it from here. We have a smart TV, so we really don't need to do it here.
We don't ever use our consoles.
Don't ever use our consoles for that. Events, this is, I guess, if you have in-game events you want to join in, this is where it's at. Game Pass. This is the big one. This is Xbox's bread and butter. Game Pass is essentially the Xbox's way of incorporating a subscription service to hundreds of games that you could just try out and download and play to your heart's content. It's basically Blockbuster in an app for
That's
video
where
games.
Blockbuster went.
A long time ago, like, you know, Xbox had the Xbox Live Gold games that you get every month, and it's a free game that you would get as long as you kept the subscription. And PlayStation has it with PlayStation Plus as well. But Xbox started this thing with Game Pass, where it became basically Netflix of video games. It has hundreds of video games here. You can just go down and download. You could go browse all the games here. We have 2 years of Game Pass, so we can go ahead and look at it. So all these games right here, you could just download to your Xbox and play them if you want.
I might be doing that.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I might be doing that.
You could just download all these to your Xbox.
Wait, Boyfriend Dungeons on Game Pass now?
Yep. That was a game you were kind of looking into, wasn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
But yeah, you could just download all these games and just play them. Because we have the subscription here. Like I said, we got a 2-year thing for Game Pass, and you can just download all of them. And this is absolutely free with your... I mean, it's not free, but you know...
Because you do pay for it.
This is like thousands of dollars worth of video games you could just play. And you don't have to do anything. You got Five Nights at Freddy's there, babe. Just download all of them and just play them if you want to. Now, I will say that even though this is pretty cool, one thing I will warn everybody, some games get taken off of here. Just like Netflix. Every now and then Netflix will have, they'll add stuff. But later they'll just, take stuff off.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same with Game Pass. Some games leave Game Pass, so just be mindful of that. So, yeah, all this stuff right here, you could just play them. Download it to your Xbox and play them. And like you said before, like I said before, yeah, you just download all these to your Xbox, but you can also, I think, purchase them for all. If you like the game and you just want to keep it, you could just purchase it. Okay. Is there an option for that?
There's Octopath Traveler.
Yeah, an Octopath Traveler, Ori and Blind Forest, and Ori and the Will of the Wisp.
I thought Octopath was a Switch only.
Yeah, but just a little while ago, they just added it to Xbox, and I think it's on PS4 if I remember correctly. I can't remember. Okay. I think it's either on Xbox and PC. It is on there right now.
Okay.
But yeah, you could just go and look through.
Perfect Dark's on there.
Yeah, Perfect Dark and Perfect Dark Zero. I don't know if you want to play that one. Psychonauts on here. Psychonauts 2, the brand new Psychonauts game, just came out, and it's on Game Pass. You could just download it. You don't have to.
Why didn't we get an Xbox sooner?
Yeah, the thing with Xbox Game Pass is really cool is they put brand new games on here. So like sometimes games get released day in release on Game Pass. So if there's a brand new game and you just don't want to pay $60 for a game, or $70 in this case, you just go download it on Game Pass and play it.
Ooh, Quantum Break's on here.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to play that game.
Yeah, I want to play that game. We got it on Xbox One, I think. Anyways, but that's Game Pass. It's really cool, and I really like it. And I really think that everybody should play.
There's an add to play later button.
Add to play later? Where's that at?
Like, go up to the thing. Like that. Like, you can add that for later.
Okay. Pre-install it later. Okay, that's pretty cool. And this is your friends and community tab. This is where all your friends are at, and you can kind of compare what they did in games and all this other stuff. And you can send them messages here. and add more. You could add some. Hey, I was playing Sonic Adventure 2 on my Xbox One before I upgraded this. Here's your gold membership stuff, all that other stuff. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, we don't have any games on the Xbox yet, but we're gonna get to it. So next time we see each other here in a second, we're gonna be booting up a game, so you can see what the differences are. Alright guys, we are playing Banjo-Kazooie. We had to download a couple games in the span between the last part of the video and this video. And unfortunately we don't have a Series X game, the first one that comes to my hand is like Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We don't have that just yet. We merely just bought the console, but the good thing about the Xbox Series X that I really like is basically all the games that was playable on Xbox One are playable on this console, as well as like major 360 games like this, and other games like from the Xbox line, the original Xbox. So it has a lot of games to choose from you could just download. And another thing I mentioned before is Game Pass, you could just download them. They have lots of big library of games you could just download, this game being included on it. Thing I forgot to mention about Game Pass in the last part of the video was Game Pass is also available on PC too. If you have Game Pass and you can get a lot of games on PC doing the same thing. One thing I really like about this is, if you see this file here, this was I played this on the Xbox One, and the clouds took my saves and everything and brought them over. So this is like my completed save file from Banjo-Kazooie right off the bat, and I just had to, I literally just brought the save data over. It was really easy.
It's nice that they do that for you. You don't have to pay extra like PlayStation does.
Yeah. Isn't that nice? Cloud, I really do think cloud gaming should be pretty much a staple on everything. You should be able to have a cloud save system whatsoever. Like, there should be no excuse not to have it.
Yeah. At
least in my opinion. But yeah, you can play a lot of these games, and they look a lot better on the Xbox One. Like, I could definitely
Xbox Series X, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, the Xbox Series X, it's so confusing. The name schemings of these are
just
so
said Xbox One.
Did I say Xbox One? I'm going to say it looks a lot better on Xbox Series X than it does on Xbox One. That's what I meant to say. It looks a lot better. One thing is that this is supporting a 4K natively, so you could just, if you have a 4K television, you can just do it right away. I know the Xbox Series X, Xbox One X, God, good lord, the naming convention's so weird, but the Xbox One X could do it too, but the Series X is a little bit more powerful, and it does that. I know this isn't a really good game to test the 4K on, but, yeah, this is really cool, and I really like this. And one thing also I forgot to mention is the loading in this is like instantaneous, and that's the power of the SSD hard drive. Like these loading transitions are pretty much instant, and that's really amazing. I love it. But yeah, that's pretty much all the Xbox Series X here. I'm gonna get beat up by this enemy here.
I think it's been a while since you played.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played Banjo-Kazooie. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a lot of other like good features, like we showed off. Like there's medias that you could watch, download stuff and everything. Download like media, like music and movies and stuff like that. But really, if you decide to get an Xbox One, Xbox Series X. Good gosh.
Names.
Yeah, the names are just weird. If you do decide to get an Xbox Series X, I really suggest getting Game Pass. That is like the best deal in video games I've ever seen in my life. You just pay $15 a month, and sometimes they'll even have it a deal. Like right now, they'll have a deal where you could buy it for 1 month for $1. And you have 1 month of Game Pass for $1. That's ridiculous. And another thing with Game Pass, I forgot to mention too, is I do believe if you have Ultimate, you get Xbox Live Gold along with it. So that's really good deal. Really, if you have an Xbox, Game Pass is your best friend. And I can't stretch that enough. There's a lot of games on the Xbox that I really like. Now, it doesn't have a lot of exclusives as of right now, but it will in due time. But
well, Halo's coming.
Yeah. And it has Gears of War. Gears of War is a fan favorite game too. But yeah, like, I know it doesn't have a lot of exclusives like Sony's consoles do, but it's still a really good system, and it's really good for multi-plat games. Like, if you wanted the new Assassin's Creed or new Call of Duty or something like that, it's a really good system, and probably the better system to get for those games, because of the way they look. So, that's my honest opinion about it. I don't know about you.
I don't know Xbox as much as you, because, again, I haven't grown up with it as much, so I had to take your word for it.
Yeah. You started playing it a little bit with Xbox One.
Yeah, like, the only really game I played on Xbox One is when Dead Rising 4 came out, because that's when it was exclusive to Xbox before it came over to PlayStation. I can't remember what year that was.
It was like 2015, I believe.
Something like that. And when we first got the Xbox, I used it to watch like Netflix and stuff like that on there.
You played, what was it, State of Decay a lot.
Yeah. Still need to beat that game, by the way.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I did play State of Decay, and Dead Rising 4 is really the only two games I played on it. Like, I haven't even played Banjo on it yet, so...
And you want to eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
This is probably the best port of Banjo. It's a lot better than the N64 one, which I know some purists will say otherwise, but yeah, this one's a lot better because it saves your notes when you die, and not only that, it supports widescreen, and it looks a lot better.
It's definitely an HD version, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a remake of it. So, yeah, I really suggest if you want to play Banjo-Kazooie, this is probably the best one to go for it. But yeah, is there any other games you want to try on Xbox?
I wanted to see like one of the old games on there, maybe like Sonic 2, for example,
You want
and
to try that?
see how it looks.
Okay, we'll go and test it out real quick. Alright guys, we're loading up Sonic 2 here because Hammer wants to see it real quick. Let's see how good it looks. And look at it right now. Like, I like the way that the UI... I remember back when I would play this on 360, the UI looked a lot,
Oh my god, I could definitely tell a difference already. This looks amazing.
Yeah. The pixel art kind of really pops on the screen. I'm really surprised by it.
I was wondering, like, what an old Sega Genesis game would look like on this.
Yeah. It looks really cool. I like it.
Like, I can actually read the text on this.
Sometimes you had to squint,
I know. Remember, like, the old TVs you'd had to squint because they'd be so blurry? And you'd be like, how many rings do I have?
I can't tell.
So this was your first video game, right?
Yeah, this was my first video game I ever played in my life.
Aww.
Not very good at it, though, but, it is... I was never really good at classic Sonic, even though I've played it all my life. But, you want to try it?
I'm not very good either, but I'll try. I'll probably die within, like, the first second.
That's okay. Gotta continue, though. I don't think that's continue. I think that was an extra life. I can't remember. Like I said, I don't play Sonic 2 as much as, like, Sonic 3. Sonic 3 is, like, my favorite game. One of my favorite games.
Yeah, see, I already got hit.
I know a lot of people love Sonic 2, though. But it's, like, by far their favorite Sonic game. Which, I can understand that. It's really good. I just prefer Sonic 3. I don't know why. I always did.
Oh, well, I shouldn't have jumped. Why did I jump?
You should have just kept going.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's okay. That's all it did, is just drop you down to another point here. By the way, if you want to play a good Sonic game, Sonic
Not
Main...
this one?
Yes. What? Tommy, this is a good Sonic... I say you want to play a good Sonic game, we're playing a good Sonic game. But a really good Sonic game is Sonic Mania. which is on Xbox, so you can. It's probably on Game Pass too. So you could probably, if you have Game Pass, go ahead and do that. Like I said before, Game Pass is $15 a month, so it's really not that expensive. And I mean, $15. Like, think about it. You pay $60 for a brand new game, right? And you might not even like it. If you have Game Pass, you could just download it and try it out, and then you didn't really waste any money. You just, $15 along with your service that you're gonna play lots of other games with it,
Yeah.
So, I know I've been kind of like praising Game Pass this whole entire time, but really, it is like the best way best thing about this console is Game Pass. Is my honest opinion.
I mean, you get like 100-something games just starting off.
You probably get more than that. There's hundreds of games on the service.
Yeah, and it's you have to pay a monthly subscription for it. That's the only bad part, but I think it's worth it.
I think $15 a month just to have a library of games, and then you won't have to worry about wasting money on games that you don't like. I mean, granted, I know that it takes away like physical games, like having a collection and whatnot, but some of these games, like, it would have been really nice to have on Game Pass. And it's like I realized, hey, I didn't really care for this game. I'm kind of glad I didn't waste money on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, there's stuff on Game Pass that I already seen. I'm like, I want to try.
Yeah, you already downloaded all the Five Nights at Freddy's collection.
I mean, I already have those on Steam too, but I wanted to get them on console too. Like, I was planning on buying the PS4 collection, but I just haven't yet. So I figured this would be a good way to play it in the meantime.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't really think of anything else to say at this point about the Xbox Series X. It's a really powerful console. It loads really fast. It's really good graphics. It has hundreds of games if you have Game Pass. And it's just a lot of fun. And like I said, it's going to have a lot of fun exclusives. Like Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite comes out this December. And that's really good. So, really, I would really suggest getting an Xbox too. I mean, PS5 is really good too. I'd say get both of them. They're both good in some shape or form. I know it's kind of hard to find consoles at this point with the shortages and everything. And honestly, I know a lot of people want PS5 more, and I understand, because I kind of feel the same way too. PS5 has more exclusives, has more fun games to play that are exclusive to the console. But Xbox isn't slouching either. Xbox has a lot of good stuff on it too. So I really think that both consoles are really good, in my honest opinion. So, yeah. But I think that'll do it for right now. That'll be it for this video. I am Matt from Matt's LP Adventures.
And I'm Eternunique. Not telling you my real name.
And we will see you guys in the next video we do. Take care, everybody.
Bye.